In this video, I want to show you how to create a link. So in this case, the link tag is an A, so it's an A surrounded by the angle brackets, and it does have a closing tag. The content in between is what creates the text that you click on for the link. So if you're going to try to link to, you may link to another page, you may link to another location within the page. The attribute you need to define is the URL itself, or the location that you're linking to. And so we use the href, the hypertext reference attribute, to define our URL. And it looks a lot like we did with the image, where we have the attribute, equal sign, and then quotation marks with the URL in between. Now the text that appears here, this click here in my example, that's what you're going to see is highlighted in blue with the underline, and then notice the closing tag. You could also use an image that's linkable. And so to do that, you would still have the A tag on the outside. Inside the A, instead of having click here, for example, the text, you would have an image tag. And so that would make it an image that is clickable and will link to another page. So let's give that a try. I'm going to go over to Notepad, and this is the file that we were working with before, the sample image with CSS. I'm just going to save as and change the name, sample image and link with CSS. Okay, and the first thing I'd like to do is right after the paragraph, but before the image, I'm going to add a link. So here's my A tag, and we're going to go to the Bill's homepage. How's that? So the first thing we need to do is figure out what the URL is for the Bill's homepage. So I'm going to go over here to my browser, and I'm going to search on Bill's homepage. Okay, and I'm just going to click up in here and copy it. So this should copy everything. You notice that it's got the lock, so it's going to be HTTPS. It should copy all of that. Come over here, and inside the A tag, you need the href attribute equals quotation marks, and now I'm just going to paste what I copied. Close your quotation marks. Right? And notice it's got the whole URL, the HTTPS, colons, // etc., etc. Okay, so what is the text we want to appear that the user would see and then click on? So we could put in Bill's home page, okay, and then close your A tag. So again, open A tag, close A tag, text in between that's going to be the link, and then where we're going. So this has to be accurate, otherwise you'll get an error. Save it and launch your page. And it appears, I know this is strange, right? It appears before the image. So click on this and just confirm that it goes to the right place. It is going to the right place, but do we like what we see? Not necessarily, right? So what if we put in some line breaks right before the image? So a line break, so I'm just going to add a comment so that you can see what this is. To create blank lines. I forgot my dashes. Okay. So a line break looks like this. It's a BR tag. Goodness. And you could add as many as you like. So save it and refresh your page. And notice what happened. So it put this on its own line, and it gave you two blank lines, one to get you to the next line, and then one blank line. And now that looks a little bit better, right? Okay, so a couple little tricks on using the A tag. And again, if you wanted to use the image as the A tag, right, the image as the link, you would just surround this, surround your image, with the A tag, and inside, give it the href of where you want it to go. I'm going to copy this and I'll put it right in here. So notice what I did. I have an A tag with the href attribute. This is where it's going. Inside is the image. Just keep it exactly as you have it. And then close the image. What that does is instead of using some text like we have here, we're going to use the image to click and link. So I'm just going to put some comments here. So it links to the Buffalo Bills homepage using the image. So let's try that real quick. And here, hover your mouse over top. Notice that it becomes the pointing finger. Click on it, and that works as well. Okay,